In this drawing lesson, we're going to go over how to draw a Tyrannosaurus skeleton. We already went over how to draw the T-Rex skull, right, in that dinosaur drawing video. But in this one, we're going to go over how to draw the skeleton. I'm going to simplify it for you because we're not going to do a one-to-one drawing of a skeleton. That's going to be way too hard. What we're going to do is we're going to draw a simplified version of the skeleton that you can use, in your future drawings. So let's go over this drawing lesson. Stay all the way to the very end. The video is extremely short, so let's get started. All right, let's go and how to draw this skeleton, this T-Rex dinosaur skeleton. Let's do it. So, like I said, for every video, and I want to make sure of this, is that you just want to get the impression of it. It doesn't have to be like exactly, every line doesn't have to be the same. You just want to look at your version of it, your impression of it, okay? So it doesn't matter if you anything, make a mistake. It doesn't really matter. All right, let's get started, okay? First thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go over here, start at the top, and I'm gonna curve over here for kind of the top, the brow area. All right. Gonna pull down over here the back of the head, down over here. I'm gonna go over here to the front of that brow, meaning the top of the eye shape, and I'm gonna pull a line straight out over here, down for that snout, right? All right. Gonna pull a line in this direction here for kind of the lower part of the mouth. Down over here, curve up a bit, and then curve down a bit for the cheekbone, right? Or I think they call it on dinosaurs a jugo bone, I'm not sure. Curve over here. Okay. Let's go into the eye. The eye is relatively easy. It's gonna be, mostly kind of this peanut shape. I think that looks better for shorthand, right? Gonna go to the front. Sorry, I'm going quick. Let me know if I'm going too fast. Gonna go over here. Just draw like a little droplet shape for the nasal cavity. And dinosaurs had this other area, this open, like, I don't know what to call it, like bar area. Looks like a bread loaf, I guess, on its own right there. One thing I wanna, really push on this is for the eye, I'm gonna, you're gonna look into this skull, right? So I'm gonna go over here, pull down, curve here, the lower part of the eye, and I'm gonna fill this in. Go here to the top. I'm gonna draw similar, like on the upside, and I'm gonna fill in this upper side. I'm gonna tell you why I do that. I feel like I wanna focus on the eye socket because that's where the eye is, and I want to kind of ground it by putting the shadow on the bottom, like the inner shadow, and over here in the back I want to differentiate it so it doesn't look like two giant eyeballs. That's kind of why I changed where the shadow is. And let me fill it in, the nasal cavity. All right, gonna go over here, and I'm gonna pull a line down over here. Down over here for the spine. Gonna keep pulling all the way down here to kind of the waist area. Line over here, kind of like the flat of that back. So we're just doing the top line right now. And then down here, and I'm gonna curve the line of the tail because it's not gonna fit on the page. That's mostly why I'm turning it. Line. Well, yeah, let's just do this. Let's draw the waist first, and then after the waist, we're gonna go into the rest of the, I'm sorry, let's go to the rest of the skull first. So down here, line. Before we do that, I'm gonna draw the teeth, which are just triangle shapes. They describe them as like banana style shapes. curve down here up to the bottom of the jaw, pulling a line over here and pulling, you know, having the back of the jaw here a little bit bigger. Curve line there for kind of a shape distinction. And I'm gonna pull some lines here as well. All right, go over here on the waist, down, curve up, down over here for the pelvis area, down over here. It's not gonna be too wild of a shape. Pull back, and I think that's kind of it. That's all you really need for the waist, this kind of square block. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a bone right here, and I'm gonna pull it downward over here for the actual leg, down to the knee area, pull up, and it's gonna pull back, because I'm drawing this because this is gonna be the base, right? Back over here, down over here, down over here, curve, curve. Down over here, down over here, down over here, down over here. Out, down, out, down, curve. So we're drawing the claws individually. It's gonna be like 3, right? These 3 hook shapes down here. And then we're gonna flatten it out, pull up, flatten it out. Don't forget, hit the subscribe for all the lessons on here. I post every day. I post 3 videos a day. So let's go over here to the arm area, and we're gonna pull a line out, curve down, pull back just a little bit, and pull up. Almost like this triangular shape. And it's gonna be small, right? Because that's the bones on the arm there are pretty small. Line down here, line down here, line out, line out, line out. Crop that. And then the fingers are gonna be like so. These same thing, like these 2 claws. Okay, now we're gonna go in and fill out the rest of the spine as it goes through here, and it goes through the tail. Right here, a lot of this is shorthand, right? And then we're gonna start filling this thing out. So for example, we're gonna draw, I forget, it's attached to the pelvis. It's kind of like this hammer bone here. And now we're gonna fill in the rib cage over here. So I'm gonna pull down at a curve, pull up, down, pull up. You don't have to count them. What is it? This isn't a scientific graph, right? We're just doing the rough amount, like there. And they're gonna hide behind here as we go. And they're gonna get smaller as they're kind of going up the neck here just a bit. Not all the way up the neck. All right, let's do the back as well. Over here, you have the small squares. They're just small squares, nothing too wild. Gets a little bit bigger over here, but not much bigger. And they're still just like little blocks, right? That's what we're doing for this shorthand, these blocks. It stops there at the pelvis, and these blocks continue around the tail. I would just do these blocks all the way down the tail. It gets smaller and smaller. Imagine like a bunch of Legos stuck to this like rope. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna do them really quick here. And then you do them on the other side as well. right on. I can pull like lines over here for the claws. I forgot to do that. And then this bone over here. And another thing I can do is I can have the other leg in the back. So right here I have the other leg, right? The other leg bone back here. And then that's gonna pull back here, curve, down, 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 down over here, curve, same thing. These three like sticks sticking down behind each other, line out, claw. And we can see a little bit behind there. And so now we look at this and we think, okay, well, what else can we do? We can draw a couple more rib cages sticking down. You can draw maybe a flat plate on the front, kind of like around that chest area. Maybe draw like a couple little bones up here. But that's mostly it, to be honest. A lot of this is good enough. That's good enough for that skeleton. You can also draw the other arm over here. Line, line. Up over here. Split that block in half. And then you have those two spikes sticking out. But that's good enough. Hey, for those of you that are a little bit more serious and you really want to kind of upgrade your art skill all around, I have these beginner art lessons here on my Skillshare. So the idea with this is that some people that, you know, for example, on YouTube, people just kind of want to draw what's in the video and just generally have a fun time. They're not always concerned about the little details and stuff about learning how to do this stuff, you know, long term. And I get that, that's fun. But for some people want to upgrade their art ability entirely, like all around, like they're serious about it. If that's you, go here. Like I said, there's programs here on even some of the same material. Like I said, it's just a lot more in depth. My eye drawing program is an hour as opposed to the video I have on YouTube, which is like 10 minutes, right? You can still learn from both, but like I said, if you really want more and you really want to make this part of your life, go here. I have same thing over here, how to draw a dragon head. I have anime, I have cartoons. There's categories for everything, and everything is for beginners. The other thing about this website is it's incredibly easy to watch it. This is like the Netflix of like drawing lessons. So you can go through the entire site, see everybody else's lessons. And normally the site costs like 30 to 40 bucks a month. Because you're watching this video right now, if you're still watching right now, you get it for free for at least a month. Like 30 days, that's a lot. But just what you have to do is go over here to the video, go down, first link in the description, the very, very first link. That gives you free access to this whole thing for 30 days. You just go over here, you click this thing, boom, and then you sign up. And it's super easy, and the cool part is you can just straight up cancel it before the 30 days is up, and you never pay a single thing. You never pay a cent, and you got all this learning from it. But yeah, like I said, that's an option for you guys. If you guys want to do it, absolutely go hit that up. And that's it. So talk to you later, and hopefully I'll catch you over there later. Thank you so much. You are amazing. Over here on the right, you're going to see my most recent upload, and on the top corner over here, you're going to see just another selection, another cool selection that has to do kind of with the subject of this video. And over here at the top, you can hit the subscribe to see a lot more. This is awesome, and I'll see you next time.